Okay, we're gonna see if this is gonna work this time. Good evening, everybody. I've been having issues with Facebook all day, so thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Come on in, come on in. You dazzling faith people. Thank you for being here. Trina, thank you for having me. I think we're good and out of the water now. So, thank you. I think we're good. I think we're out of the water. We're going to pray. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. We're going to cross our jewelry, our toes, and everything else in between. Because, baby, Facebook, this is a good teachable moment, too. Like, if you were getting ready to go live and Facebook is acting wonky, don't give up. Stay with it. Stay with it. Don't let an inanimate object defeat you. How is it going, Team Dazzling Faith? I'm going to see if there's going to be like a delay. Hey, Kenny, how are you? How you doing? What you doing? Thank you for popping on. Hey, Samantha, how are you? I'm Teresa, or you can call me Titi. I'll get into introductions in a minute. Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you. If you have your own personal teams, tag your folks, get them in here. Maybe something I'm going to talk about today you'll find useful, beneficial. Oh, that's awesome. I'm doing awesome, y'all. I'm probably functioning on maybe 2 or 3 hours worth of sleep. So your girl is tired, but I shall push through. When I'm done with the training on this wonderful lady's page, I am gonna keep this camera on. I'm gonna turn it around, face it towards my jewelry. This is just a different aspect of my room, and I'm gonna go live and sell a couple 2-3 pieces of jewelry for the night. I'll probably go on for about an hour. But this really is a teachable moment because I was having connection problems. I don't know, Facebook didn't like me today. I had to shut everything down and bring it back. You about to go live too? Sell it all, Kenny. You hear me? Sell it all. I am gonna be praying and wishing and hoping that the folks come on and you sell every last bit of whatever it is you're going live to sell. Sell it all. Don't save any of it. So, hey, Grace, how are you? I'm not going to take up too much of y'all's time. I want to thank Trina for having me. I was having technical difficulties. Hey, Trina. Thank you for welcoming me into your house. I'm going to ask your forgiveness in the beginning. I do have notes. I also do have an attention deficit problem. So I'm going to try to stick to my notes and stay focused and make this quick, concise, and understandable in a way. And I pray, it is my prayer that you find some kind of benefit in what it is that I'm going to bring forth to you on tonight about just getting back to basics and selling your way to life of the party. I'll tell you my story about my goals and how I've achieved life of the party. I'm currently life of the party diamond. I was shooting for black diamond, but we'll get into that. But I'm life of the party diamond. You're gonna drop the link. Be right back. Okay. Cool. I will put the title of this up, afterwards. Hey, Allison, how are you? After the live is over, because it took too long to connect and all of that kind of stuff, so I'll go back and correct all of that later. So it has the title of, what this training is about and all of that. So thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started because we're already late because of the connection problems. I'm going to tell you with my what's going on inside my brain. And the way everything is set up with me, I might be swiping the comments on and off because it's a little distracting that the comments are on the screen and I can't be distracted the least little bit. So I might swipe back and forth. hey, I am also on my team page in hopes that they get on so that they can listen to what I have to say. This is a twofer. I can give them this training as well as give you ladies and gentlemen this training. So I'll start with the introduction. I'll move the comments out of the way so I can talk without being distracted. I'll move them back after I make my introduction and let everybody know who I am and just a little bit. Like, my resume is not that long. My name is Vantrese Harvey. That's my government name, okay? If you want to be friends with me, Papa sisters and Papa brothers and all that kind of stuff, I'm Treese, or I am Titi, okay? That's what everybody calls me. I've been in the business almost 2.5 years. I have a team of 21 underneath me, but at any given point in time, there's probably only a handful of them that's active at one time. You being a paparazzi consultant, you know what that's like. If you have a team, your team number and the actual factual of the folks that are actually active in their business and working in their business, those two numbers just, they don't jive up or mesh together very well. So pardon me if you here on my team and I'm not paying that much attention to you. Y'all know I love y'all and I'm talking to y'all too. Let me see if I can put both of these screens here. There go that ADD brain. So I started this business in April, and you're probably thinking, what qualifies you to talk about life of the party and how you sell your way to life of the party and all this kind of stuff? I'm about to tell you. You like to hear it, go. I started this business in April of 2019, okay? And everybody knows that the paparazzi fiscal year ends on June 30th, and then it starts again on January 1. Well, I just started April 19th is my papaversary. I achieved Life of the Party bronze before I started April 19th, 2019. Before June 30th of 2019 hit, I had already hit Life of the Party bronze. So in a short period of time, I learned early on about buying my jewelry, selling my jewelry, different ways. The kids call you Titi. Well, it's another Titi in the building. And so I had in living color, I had already achieved hey Marta, I had already achieved Life of the Party bronze. So I went into my first full year of being a paparazzi consultant, of only having worked the business for approximately 6 weeks. I hit Life of the Party bronze in approximately 6 weeks in joining this business. And it wasn't because somebody told me, this is what you need to do. Like, you buy your jewelry, you sell your jewelry or whatever. It happened organically. Okay. I'm going to tell you, hey, Tiki, it's Tiki and Titi. And then another Titi. How you doing, Tiki? I like that name, Tiki. Hey, Tiki, I'm Titi. So, my next full year, which is this year that we just got through working on, I went from bronze to platinum. This year my goal was black diamond, and I was on track for black diamond. And all of this is happening organically from me working my business, selling my jewelry, cutting the camera on my Shopify store, vending events when it was safe to be out at vending events and things like that. And that's what I'm going to talk to you ladies and gentlemen about tonight, about getting back to basics and just giving you some thoughts and some ideas on how you can move your jewelry. Okay. Hey, Marshall, how are you? So I went from bronze in 6 weeks to platinum the next year. And now this upcoming year, I'm working on diamond. I was shooting for black diamond, and I fell in the middle of diamond and black diamond. And I knew that was going to happen to me this year. And so I wanted to, hey, Raven, how you doing? I love your name as well. How are you doing? I'm TT for everybody that's hopping on. Refer to me as TT or Treese, whichever you prefer. So I knew I was going to land in the middle of diamond and black diamond, which is why I was going to push for it. And all of this is happening organically. It's happening because I'm buying the jewelry, I'm selling the jewelry, and I'm reinvesting back into my business. So because I'm here to talk about selling your way to life of the party. If anybody, don't be afraid to talk to me when I ask you questions or anything like that, because I feel like that's how I can better help you or give you some tips and some ideas. Somebody tell me, what is your life of the party goal? Since we're just like, almost over July, the Papa year is just starting. What are your life of the party goals? Like, don't be afraid to speak up and talk and tell me what your life of the party goal is. And I hope you have one. Ooh, somebody say Miss Peaches Robinson. Okay, Marta, good. Oh, Ticket, well, go on then, girl. Oh, Allison, go on then. Go on then. Miss Trina say she want diamond gold, but you pushing for platinum. Okay, I'm gonna go back up here to Marta. Marta, hold on. Y'all hold on 1 second. Marta, if you want gold, tell me, what's your goal for getting gold? What does gold, life of the party gold, mean for you? And don't be afraid to answer this question. Talk. This ain't no pop quiz or nothing like that. What is your goal for getting to gold? And what does gold mean to you? Like, what does that mean to you? What does that mean for you? First bronze. Yvette say she just trying to get bronze. But Marta, tell me, what is gold for you? You want gold because you want them double hostess rewards and you want to be able to build your business. Do you know how many pieces of jewelry you have to buy in order to hit Life of the Party gold? Do you know how many pieces of jewelry in one Papa fiscal year that you have to buy in order to hit Life of the Party gold? Think fast, quick on your feet. You don't have a chart in your office. You just don't have. Oh, you do have a chart in your office and you just don't have it in front of me right now. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this. This wasn't meant to put anybody on the spot or anything like that. But when you set a goal, Life of the Party goal is 7,500 pieces. Life of the Party goal is 7,500 pieces. That's exactly right. When you first you got to set your goal to know what it is that you're aiming for, right? You got to know what your number is. You got to know what you're working towards so that you can make that thing happen organically. Now, sometime along the way, 5,000 is silver. So somewhere along the way, your goal may change as your business is changing and your business is growing. Hey, Ebony, you may go from your goal is Life of the Party goal, but you might say, hey, I can squeeze some platinum in there and I can squeeze some diamond in there. But let me tell you what I did and what I do. When I hit Life of the Party bronze, and there are people in this business that probably hit, Life of the Party bronze in 2 weeks or whatever, yay, that's awesome and that's amazing. I pray to God that I get there one day. But I did it in 6 weeks, my first 6 weeks in this business, when I didn't even know anything about Life of the Party. I didn't even know that such a thing existed. I joined the business. I got my kit. I sold all but 3 pieces out of my kit. I had it delivered to my job. I sold all but 3 pieces out of my kit when I first got it. And I didn't understand what had happened. But by the time I got that kit, let me tell you what I did. When I got my kit, I didn't wait for my kit to come before I started purchasing my jewelry. And this is also a teachable moment for you as you have people join your team. Don't allow them, not that you can control what people do, but train them and teach them from the very beginning that they get that consultant ID number. They don't have to wait for that kit to arrive, because it may take a week. If shipping is slow or whatever, it could take 2 weeks for them to get that kit. So all the while they're sitting there waiting on that kit to come, they're not selling that jewelry or selling any jewelry, they are not, preparing their business the way that they can. The moment they hit that consultant ID number, they should be get on the phone with them, get on FaceTime with them, get on the Facebook Messenger with them, tell them and show them and train them how to get in that back office that following day at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time for me, and teach them how to get back there and go and buy some jewelry. Because in that 1 week time frame, 10 days, 14 days, however long it's taking them to get that kit, look at all of those new releases that they are missing out on. Yeah, that's what you do. You start shopping that very day. And then quiet is kept, depending upon what time of day or whatever it is that you get signed up. Teach them to go shopping that same day, because whatever is back there is new to them. Whatever is back there is new to whoever their potential customers are. So don't allow your new team members to wait until they get their kit. That's what I didn't do. I sold out of my kit, all except for 3 pieces. And I said, these women is going crazy over this jewelry. It's not just me, because I was a customer before I became a consultant, and I was a customer for only 3 weekends. All it took me is to get in my sponsor's live video. I didn't know what was going on. All I know is I was spending way too much money on a Friday night, and when I say way too much money, I mean over $100. That's exactly right, Jen. You got inventory coming in as if you are already an established business. And this is also a thing we have to teach ourselves. And trust me, when I'm talking to you, just like when I'm talking to my team, I'm also talking to myself. We got to not be afraid to invest in ourselves, right? Whether we, get the big kit or we get the small kit, we got to stop being afraid to invest in what is essentially a business. Some people's life and finances may not be set up that way, but when you become a paparazzi consultant, you are an independent business owner. So you have to function as if you are a business person, right? You have to function as if you're a business. Nobody wants to go into Walmart or go into Target and them shelves is empty and them shelves is bare, right? If you walk into one and they don't have what you want, guess what? You're going to go down the street and you're going to go somewhere else to find what it is that you're looking for. You have got to not be afraid to invest in yourself. A lot of people, they're like, well, I'm gonna wait till I get my kit and then I'm gonna see if I sell that. And then the thing is, you sell out your kit if you get the $99 kit and you're like, oh, you make $175. Look at all that money you left on the table if you wasn't shopping and getting your inventory. I don't care if when you first start off, if you tell them, okay, get 2 pieces, because you don't know who your audience is when you first start off, right? So get 2 pieces of this and get variety. I teach my team when they first start out, get a variety until you get to a point where you can start buying in chunks and you have inventory that you see behind here in these numbered bins and all along the side here. That's here in my jewelry room, in my filming room. And I also have a bigger section that's out there in another room because I do have a rather large inventory, but don't let that being fool you, because I'm selling my jewelry. Some of those bags only got 1 pieces and 2 pieces left in it. And before I get off the live, I'll talk just a little bit about my skewing system, numbering system, how I keep up with my inventory and all that kind of stuff. My Shopify store also helps me. This is another thing within that 6 weeks time frame. Outside of, and I was petrified. Let me keep it all the way real. I didn't cut my camera on for 6 weeks. I did not go live for the first time after starting in April of 2019 until Memorial Day. I was petrified about turning that camera on because my question was, who gonna turn the camera on and who gonna sell what? I just wanted to sell to people in person. Like, I'm like, I can talk to people. I'm not afraid of people. I'm in management. I can sell it. I was making a killing on the job. But then my thing was, who gonna turn the camera on and who gonna be sitting up there looking at their phone or their iPad and be talking to who and selling who? I'm not about to be sitting up in the room talking to myself. That's what I was telling myself. So I kept putting it off. I had to get out of my own mind. I had to get out of my own way. And I did the unthinkable. I had my business, my Facebook business page. I have been doing business in this business from a Facebook business page since the day that I started going live as an independent paparazzi accessories consultant, I don't have any experience with going live on my personal page, my personal profile. So if anybody have questions about that, I don't know. All I know is about Facebook business pages. So anything that I'm going to talk to you about when it comes to this business, and hey, how is everybody doing? And how to make money and what I've done to sell my way to Life of the Party Diamond is going to be from what I know something about, and that's the Facebook business page and my Shopify store. So it took me 6 weeks. I put it out there. I posted on Facebook. I said, I'm going to go live every hour on the hour from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night the day before Memorial Day. That's what I did. I threw that out there and I posted it on my Facebook page. And when I put it out there, I didn't have no other choice but to show up. I had no other choice but to show up. I was scared out of my mind. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was rough. I was practicing. I would cut the camera on before, but I did it. 9 o'clock that Sunday before Memorial Day, at 9 o'clock, when 9 o'clock came on, I had maybe 10 pieces. I showed them 10 pieces and I cut the camera off. And then I waited. I went and got me something to eat. I probably went and got me something to drink, coffee or something like that. I went and got me something to drink to calm my nerves. When 10 o'clock came, I had a theme for each one of them hours. It may have been earrings. It may have been bling. It may have been red. Because remember, at this time, I have inventory. I've just been selling it in person. I didn't cut on the Facebook camera or Facebook Live to go live to sell to anybody. All of the money that I made and I was reinvesting, it was from selling in person to the people that I worked with. I even did some little small events. I done sold on the trunk of my car before. I done set my little pegboard, my little traveling pegboard up on my trunk, and I unintentionally sold from my car before, going into food establishments and people seeing me wearing my jewelry. Oh, what is that? And I'd be quick to tell you, I got something out there in the car. Because at this time, remember, I'm taking it to work, so I was always having my jewelry with me. I did that every hour. I went live for 12 hours straight the very first time I ever cut on the camera. And I've been hooked. I've been addicted, and I've been doing it ever since. My schedule, it has changed recently because I did all of this with a full-time job. I did all of this and achieved Life of the Party Diamond. Now, I'm not gonna say it like that. I don't have a full-time job. I have a full-time career. I have a full-time career with you and wearing it. I see, yes, girl, I'm gonna wear it. And I love jewelry. I love earrings. That's my favorite. What's y'all's favorite piece of jewelry? Y'all tell me. I want to get to know y'all a little bit. Earrings are my favorite. By far, far, far my favorite piece of accessory to wear. So, but I also had my Square store. I built my Square store probably almost from day one. I had never looked at building a website, didn't know nothing about it, about uploading jewelry. And meets, girl, I'm a earring hoarder. I got all of the earrings, honey. I got all of the earrings. You love necklaces? You love earrings? Whoop, that's right. Get it? Where my earring lovers? And stacks like that. Earrings and stretchy bracelets, yeah. Like that. Them beautiful stacks. So this is how I also made it. Cutting on this camera, my schedule, faithful, diligent, consistently showed up for my customers Sundays and Wednesdays. I made that my schedule. I don't know why I made that my schedule. I don't know who told me to do that. All I know is faithfully and consistently I cut that camera on every Sunday and every Wednesday. It didn't matter how I was feeling. It didn't matter what. Well, I wasn't going to come on camera looking any kind of way or whatever. Earrings, believe it or not, you didn't have your ears pierced until after you got into paparazzi. What? No ear. Girl, Titi, isn't that the truth? Like you just feel like you can't be walking around naked. Like you feel like something missing. Like I need something kiss. And I love big earrings. The only thing I like little about an earring is when it's in this second hole right here. But if it's right here, she got to come correct. Where did you get your? If you don't mind me asking, what this? Oh, the Diva in Disguise. I bought them. We're gonna talk about that too. I bought them. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from getting what I want if I want it. But anyway. We're gonna talk about that too. We don't talk about look, I had to get on. We got to keep it to this, but we don't talk. I could touch on that. I bought them because I wanted them, and nobody's gonna stop me from getting them. So where was I? I don't even remember what. You see what I mean about scatterbrain all over the place? Oh, my Square store. I had. Yes, the bigger the earrings, the better. She says, like, no bra. That's what it feels like. Naked just like that. That's right, Allison. So I attributed my success to consistency, showing up when I didn't feel like it, when I didn't want to, when the number. You got to stop looking at that number of people that's up there, because if you get on any of my lives and you see anything, it's a little different now because I use Comment Sold. So I'm half on Comment Sold on my app, and then I'm half on Facebook. So the numbers don't jive up. If you get in, you look at my videos, it may be like the views may be low, but I got a bunch of people that's on my app, and all of that kind of stuff don't show up. But I have people who are shoppers. You see, some people have 100, 200 people on their live, and some of these people shop too, but they have all these people on their live that make up, some people may have a $10 order, $20 order, but it really doesn't matter if you have 100, 200 people on your live. I have 20 people on my live that shop like they're 100 people. And I've had that almost from day one. But what I've also had, y'all got to excuse me, because, I'm also a lipstick and lip gloss kind of person. And when the lips ain't right, I can't be sitting up there looking like that. Y'all don't let me sit up there look like that either and be like, her lipstick is flaking. We're not going to do that. But that store, I quickly went from the Square store to the Shopify store. That Shopify store is a very powerful vehicle. Okay? Please understand me. If you've never heard before, if you don't know, there's like a new thing. There are some people in this business, they come into business, they hit the ground running for whatever reason. People gravitate to them and they can just sell and they can cut on the camera, and then 100 people show up and all that kind of stuff. That's all fine and dandy and fabulous and great. Like, we all would like that too. But some of us don't have that following. So you got to get in where you fit in. You got to learn how to be resourceful. My Shopify store, more than Comment Sold. What do you mean more than Comment Sold? Explain to me what you mean about more than Comment Sold. Like currently, right now, I cut the camera on Tuesday. I cut the camera on last night, and I'm going to when I say cut the camera on, I mean I'm going live. And I'm going to cut the camera on when I'm done with this training on you guys' team. I'm going to cut the camera on. Currently, right now, before I came in here and I was on the computer and all that kind of stuff, I have 113 orders to fill. I have 113 orders to fill. And for me, that 113 orders that I have to fill, that's about medium. Okay? Is what better than is the Shopify store? I have both. I had my Shopify store before I started with Comment Sold, and I don't really use like the store feature that Comment Sold has. I use my Shopify store. I already had it. I upload and they sync. Like whatever you put in Shopify, it automatically pulls into Comment Sold. So there's no sense for me to do both. I got Comment Sold because my business, you know that Popeye's chicken sandwich moment. And this, okay, let's flag on the play. It's on the ground. Let me ask this question. And like, in all honesty, when you set a goal for yourself, you got your life of the party goal that you have. You say, oh, I want to hit, but what does that mean? If you say I want to hit gold, if you say I want to hit platinum, you say I want to hit diamond or whatever, you have to really think about what does that really mean? What are you investing and what are you doing in order to be able to get there, right? Do you have the inventory to make the money that you want to make on a weekly basis, on a bi-weekly basis, on a monthly basis? Oftentimes you will hear people say, I want to make $1,000 a live. Did you start your live with enough jewelry to make $1,000 for your live? If you do not have the inventory, okay, you're not going to make the kind of money that you want to make. It's not going to come on a hope, a wish, a dream, and a prayer. You got to have the goods in order to make the money, because not every piece of jewelry that you show people going to want, right? And sometimes we get in our feelings when, you know, them oil spill earrings or necklace or ring or whatever be gone. But this is the question that I have for you. This is a question I have for you. And I'm just being real. I'm keeping it real. If you go shopping one day out of the week or 2 days out of the week, okay? And come closer in case I'm talking to you. I don't mean to step on nobody's toes. I'm just being for real. If you only go shopping one day out of the week or 2 days out of the week, and then that was the day that you got on there and they dropped that hot oil spill necklace. They dropped that thing, and then that thing grew some wings and flew away. And you got mad. Oh, you was mad. I had that necklace in my cart, and they took it and it flew. And what difference does that make if you only shopping once or twice a week? How was that necklace or that ring or that bracelet that was so hot? How was that so crucial to your bottom line of you making the money that you want to make and you hitting your life at a party goal that you want to make? I don't understand why people get mad about that kind of stuff, because guess what? It's a whole plethora of other pieces that's back there. We all get flued away on. I don't know how many times I done got flued away on. It ain't stopped that. It ain't stopped them 113 orders that I got to get filled. And it ain't stopping me from cutting this camera on to go sell for an hour when I cut that camera on to sell what I got here. What they stop? You got to stop complaining, and you got to assess the situation for what it is. You know, yeah, it all flew away. That's what it did. But it's okay. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. I hope they did hear me, Debbie. It's gonna be all right. Like it's gonna be all right. If you based, and you that one day when you felt good and you woke up and you said, okay, girl, I'm gonna go back there to the back office to get today. I'm gonna go back there to the back office, and you got back there and you clicked, and that's all you clicked on because that's all you thought you was gonna get, and you thought that was gonna be the miracle butterfly ring. You thought that was gonna be the miracle butterfly necklace. Boo-boo. The miracle is in the numbers. The miracle is not in one piece. The miracle is in the numbers. The miracle is not in one piece. Because quiet is kept. If you think about it logically, think about it mathematically. Let's help each other and let's break it down like this. The most that you could have got off of that one piece would have been 50. The most that you could have got would have been 50. You could have made, if you sold all 50 of them just like that, you could have made $250, right? You say, oh, I got 50. I made $250. I could have made $250. Hold on, sis. Let me tell you something. You could have got 50. You could have got 25 of this one, 25 of that one, 25 of that one, 25 of that one, 25 of that. You could have made $500. You could have made $1,000 by putting some sets together and making some things happen. But you put your whole life on that one little butterfly that flew away. Fly today, mate. You can't. You can't worry about that little butterfly that flew away. Now, I done been in my feelings about it. But me being in my feelings about something that's done flew away is not going to keep me from being in my pocketbooks. You understand what I'm saying? You can't let those kind of things keep you from working your business and achieving your goals. But you can't achieve not now goal. You can't achieve not now goal if you don't first have a goal. You got to set a goal. You got to know what you're striving for, because you cannot, it ain't your customer's fault. It ain't your current customer's fault. It ain't your new customer's fault about whatever it is you doing or ain't doing for your business. It ain't them people's fault. This your business. You are an independent business owner. You got to give them folks a reason to keep coming back and checking for you, right? so that you can be, long before you hit life of the party, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and all that kind of stuff. You best to already be the life of the party on the other side of that camera. You best to already be something and a reason that's giving those people something to come by and keep cutting that camera on for. If you here, there, and everywhere, sometimes you cut the camera on, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it might be on this day, and all this kind of stuff. They're going to be sometiming with you. And you don't want that. You got to show up and show out every time you put that camera on so that these people can continue to come and patronize you. Because it's not about what they're not doing and what they're not buying. How are you when you're behind the camera? Are you dry? Or are you thirsty? You know what I'm saying? Are you getting mad and your frustration coming because you don't show 5 pieces and ain't nobody said, bling 22, and you hold your number up and you sitting up there and it's showing in your face. You you stash when no one else has with it. Yes, you want to be known as the jewelry plug, because quiet is kept. Like, there are a lot of people love paparazzi. Paparazzi real customers, paparazzi consultant customers. As a consultant, if I want something, I'm going to go and get it. Nobody is going, it's my money and I spend it the way that I want to, so I am going to get it. If a butterfly flew away from me, I know how to go and find it so that it can fly to me. If I want to go and find it, I will do that, because it's my business and my money. It's my business, right? But there are a lot of people out there that love the business. They may have they main chick or they main guy that they go shop from. Okay? They may have a main chick or a main guy that they shop from. They may have a bottom chick and a bottom guy that they go shop from. But guess what? When the main chick and the bottom guy ain't got what they got no more, because they got 800 people on their live and they only got 50 pieces or 100 pieces, how many ever they got, if that person wants it, they gonna come looking for their side piece. They gonna be coming looking for their side piece. I don't mind being the side piece. I ain't got no problem with being your side piece. I be your side piece. $5, please. You gonna pay me. You gonna pay me, so what's the difference? I don't mind being your side piece. I'll be your side piece. I'll be your side piece. And laughing all the way to the bank. So you got to not look at what the other folks is doing when you're not showing up for yourself. Like, don't be like that Popeyes, where all of a sudden you say you want all of these things. And okay, let me back up. Let me do it like this. Okay, so how many tell the truth, shame the devil? Tell the truth and shame the devil. If right now today, if we say, okay, ready, set, go, we all about to go live. We're going to all cut the camera off. We're going to cut this off and we're going to all go live at the same time. We're going to say ready, set, go. When you cut that camera on, and I mean, be for real, be for real, for real. Be for real with yourself. Be for real with me, your team leader, whoever your team leader may be, and all this kind of stuff. Because you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself, and you can't lie to the Lord. If we cut this camera off and we said, ready, set, go, and 100 people showed up on your live. If 100 people showed up on your live and you holding your jewelry and you showing it and you smiling and you looking all cute and you doing all that stuff, but then all of a sudden, all heck broke loose and all 100 of them people start claiming your product, are you ready? Are you ready? Not only are you ready, do you have a system in place so that if you don't get all flustered and you're like, oh my God, they buying it. That's what you wanted them to do, right? And then when you get live and get through doing the live and all the dust settles and you got all of them orders, do you have proper packaging to ship out all of that? Are you already set up with stamps.com or pirate ship? Do you already have envelopes in place, bubble wrap, tissue paper, some smell good if you're going to spray in there? If all of a sudden what you want to happen happens, are you ready? Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. If it happened to you and you wouldn't be ready for it, tell me what you got to do to get ready for it. Tell me what you got to do. Let me see what Marta say. That's why people be getting into their feelings when their customers shop with other consultants, and people be thinking you poaching. No, honey, you just showing. You got to. You got to. You can't just say you ready with your mouth. You got to be ready with your deeds, okay? You got to be ready for that moment. And then, okay, somebody tell me, what's better than a customer? What's better than a customer? This ain't no trick question. It's an honest question. What's better than a customer? Yolanda say she ready. You ready? Get ready. You ready? Stay ready. They say, what they say? If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Contacts? No, not quite. I promise you it ain't a trick question. I promise. What is better than a customer? Y'all better get ready. Being ready. Ebony say being ready. The one thing that is better than a customer is a repeat customer. It don't get no more better than a customer that's going to keep coming back over and over again. The only thing better than a customer is a repeat customer. You hear me? How do you get that repeat customer? Because you done showed them through your deeds that you're going to show up. You have shown them, and I'm from Texas. I'm a little country. I do have proper grammar. I'm a professional. So I'm just, if I say something a little, don't be like that girl. No, I know proper grammar. This is just me, okay? You've shown up. Good evening from Hot Phoenix. Hey, T, Curtin, Janice. It's hot here in Texas. That's why I got the fan right there. Y'all might hear that. I'm always going to have the fan on because I got asthma and I got repeat customer. You showed them. You showed up. And your showing up does not stop the moment that you showed a little pretty jewelry, because the jewelry gonna sell itself. You just need to be cute and you need to sell it too. And you need to show up consistently and all that kind of stuff. But see, I'm gonna hit some of y'all upside the head and I'm gonna tell you like this. How you packaging your jewelry when you send it to people? I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I package my jewelry, and I'm not telling you something that I do now, I'm telling you something that I've been doing. When I package my jewelry, you would be surprised at how many emails, how many Facebook messages I get with people telling me that they appreciate how I package my jewelry, how professional it is, how it smells so nice, and all that kind of stuff. And then I started asking myself, how is people mailing people their jewelry? How you sending people their stuff? Women like beautiful things. We like to shop. We like to spend our money, whether it's $5, $50, or $500. We don't mind spending our money on beautiful things. But let me holler at you and let me tell you like this. If I buy something from you, and I done spent my hard-earned money, and I get it, and it's just thrown in the bag, it ain't got no bubble wrap, it ain't got no tissue, it ain't got no nothing. How you want them people to come back and shop with you? How you want them people to come back and shop with you when they don't not only did they take their time to sit on the live with you, and hopefully you not short story kind of live, like hopefully your lives and short story, hopefully they're a little longer than 20 minutes and 30 minutes all the time. Like those kind of lives you do to fill in the gaps. But hopefully you cutting on that camera for a minimum of an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. The longer you on, the more money you're gonna make. The longer you're on, the more money you're gonna make. Push the gas, like put the kids to bed, put the husband to bed, feed all of them, get everybody together, get yourself together, get yourself some coffee if you need a little sippy sip. Do whatever you gotta do. Plan on sitting at your station, wherever your station is. Plan on being there for a while. But guess what? You got to have the inventory to be able to do that, don't you? You see how this works? You can't cut the camera on and go live for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours if you don't have the inventory to support that. And if you cannot, you have to say to yourself, oh, of course, get it. bubble wrap that thing, do whatever you got to do. Take a pride, because that's all an extension of you. If somebody done took their time and they done sat on that camera with you for an hour or 2 hours, and y'all done laugh, y'all done kikied, and in the middle you getting they $5, right? And then they waiting to get their package from you. You know, they waiting like, oh, my pretty stuff gonna come and all that. And then all of a sudden, it's like you give them the climax. All of this stuff is coming, and then they open up your package, and you like, what? Like, what happened, sis? You can't do that. Don't do your customers like that. That's how you get them to keep coming back. Also, knowing that you're going to show up with the goods. They don't know. My customers don't know when the butterfly flew away. It's not good. Stones could be missing, or links to a necklace broke. If the packing is... Yeah, you can't help it. Like, stuff like that. Stuff is going to be missing. Stuff is going to be broken. Like, manufacturer error, whatever, production, they ain't got that. Stuff like that happens. I've seen jewelry in a sandwich bag. Don't be, if you're a business owner, don't be afraid to invest in your business. Don't be afraid to make those steps and invest in your business. But it starts with selling your jewelry, flipping that thing, and investing back in your jewelry so that you can hit those goals. But you got to first establish what that goal is that you want. You got to first establish what your goal is. I received jewelry before. You know, the little paper that come in the box, the pretty paparazzi paper. Somebody made, that was just the envelope. That wasn't even like the cushion, the bubble thing. That was the entire envelope. Somebody took out the time to make that whole thing into an envelope. I'm saying that may work for somebody else, but I didn't appreciate it and had to air them out. Cigarette smoke, that's another thing. If you can eat off of it, don't send jewels. You don't want a little pretzel, salt, and little strawberry juice, you know, in the bag, like, you know, whatever. That's another thing. I'm a person who, I have asthma, and I'm very sensitive to smoke. That's one of the triggers for me to have an asthma attack. If I get something from somebody and that's a wrap. That is a wrap. That's like a no-go, a negative. You got to be mindful of those kinds of things as a business owner. You don't want to go in Walmart or Target and you walk out with your stuff like smelling any kind of way. If you went to Walmart and Target and they was going to put your stuff in a baggie, you don't want them to put your stuff in a sandwich bag, like right? Yeah, they made it. I mean, that's a lot of energy and a time. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to invest in your business. Like that, I've had that too, Carol. Like they took out the time to make it a whole envelope. I was confused about it, but I was like, okay, never again. Thank you for the item, but never again. So getting back to the life of the party. Go live, be consistent, don't deviate from it. Don't worry about, if you got to cover up that number of the people that's actually watching you and buying from you and all that kind of stuff, don't worry about that. You just keep showing up and cutting that camera on. And you know, people teach different, people know different things. I know the value of being an e-commerce business. Me having my separate Shopify store has been pivotal in the success that I've had, because when I don't, how many of y'all going to convention and y'all ready for a convention? Yeah. When I'm at convention, I'm not going to be cutting on that live camera, but my web store is there. I'm going to be shopping my new releases every day. I'm going to be uploading my new releases every day when we're at convention so that people can go and shop. I don't shut down. My business does not shut down because I don't go live. There have been times when I've been sick. There have been times when I just been so tired from my day career and the business and all of that, where I couldn't cut on the camera, but I still had the benefit of having my e-commerce business. You use your popper to make bubble bags. You wrap tissue, and I bought a heat sealer to make bubble bags. Using no ticket, but you'll be there. Girl, come on. Celebrate good times. Come on. Hey, let's celebrate. I can't wait to get to convention. But like I make money when I'm asleep. It makes a little cash register sound, like it goes cha-ching. I love here. Even my grandbaby, she lives at home with me. She knows what that cha-ching sound. Like if my phone is somewhere and I'm in somewhere, she'll be like, Titi, you gotta sell, Titi. Literally when I'm asleep, the cha-ching sound is going off. There's no better feeling than waking up in the morning. I ain't cut no camera on. I've been asleep with whatever little sleep that I got. But I wake up in the morning and I've already made $300. I'm telling you, I've already made $300. I ain't cut no camera on. I ain't do nothing, but I bought my jewelry and I uploaded it onto my website. I bought my jewelry and I uploaded it onto my website. You can't beat it. Like, and then when I got comments sold, you know, I had the numbers and I was doing all of that, but it was taking me so long to do so many invoices and it took up a lot of time. I love comments sold. It's like me paying for a personal assistant. If I don't have to invoice, I'm down for it. People get to check out right then and there. I get my money right then and there. And that is another thing. If you're not pre-selling your jewelry, everybody does everything different. I'm telling you what I've done from day one. I pre-sell my jewelry. The moment you get that confirmed notification from paparazzi, you can pre-sell your jewelry. Pre-selling your jewelry means that you got money coming in right now today. I don't know how many times I've gotten the hot piece, 50 of the hot piece, and I never put all of it on the website. I do reserve some pieces for me too, Debbie. I reserve some pieces for my live because my live is like then my people, you know, so I don't want everything to get bought out on my website. So if I buy 50 pieces, I may put 30 pieces on my website, make it available, but I'll reserve 20 pieces for my live. But I don't know how many times them hot pieces, I put them on there. People come looking for what they want to find. People will come looking for what they want to find. And then the moment I put it on there, it's gone. And guess what? That's money that's coming into my hands, into my business, that allows me to be able to quickly go back and what? Purchase again the next day, because I done already made this money from pre-selling. If you are not pre-selling your jewelry, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you are waiting, especially if you're growing, like when you get to that place where you don't have to do that anymore, then great, more power to you. But as you are growing your business, pre-sell your items. When you get that confirmation from paparazzi that your order is secured, go secure your own bag and pre-sell your jewelry. Don't wait. Invoice immediately. Some people, they invoice, they go live, and they may say, I'm going live today and I'm going to invoice you on Sunday and all this kind of stuff. Guess what? You give people an opportunity to change their mind and back out of that order when you take too much time in giving them to come and secure what they ordered today. If you order today, you're going to pay today. If you order today, you're going to pay today. Now me, I go live. If I'm going live 3 days in a row, then I'm going to ship out, because when you shop with me within a 24-hour period, you don't incur additional shipping. So you can shop with me for 3 days straight. You're going to shop. You're just going to pay $5. I don't charge no tax unless you're in Texas, but I'm going to ship it all together. Those 3 days, I'm going to ship it to you all together without you paying any additional taxes. But guess what? I'm making money every day. I'm making money every day. It doesn't matter if I'm cutting that camera on, I'm making money. All I got to do is cut that camera on, I'm going to make money. And don't sleep on the benefit. Put some effort into your business. Ouch. Do I need to invoice? I don't know, sis. I don't know. All I know is this is what I've done. And in my mind, if you're here and you're shopping with me, and I hear stories about people, because people have come to me and I used to get confused. They'd be like, well, when do you invoice? Right now? Like right now? Because people change their mind. People go, like they go shop with you today and then they get on somebody else live and they get all crunk, because some people have like that clicky finger and they shopping finger and they want to say sold this when they go to this live and that live, and then they come back to you and they be like, oh, well, I don't want that now, right now, or I forgot that I already had that. That's because they went sat on somebody else's live and they paid that person their money right there because they was waiting on, you gave them too much time to change their mind. No. If I show it to you right now, Cut out the middleman, cut out the wasting of time, get your bag. And it could be like, it could be processes. Like, I got to a point before I got comments sold, I was praying to God. I was like, some got to give, because I have a full-time career that I work. Okay, I work in the legal field, right? I have like a real thing going on with huge responsibility, and I'm like, some's got to give, because I'm cutting my camera on faithfully. I'm not going to stop cutting my camera on and making my money for my life and building my legacy, because working for somebody else for the rest of my life is not where it's at. I mean, I'm 49 years old and I ain't trying to work for somebody else for the rest of my life. So you shopping with me today, you need to pay, today, because I don't have time to be like, coming back. And what I was saying about what led me, do I ship every day? No, ma'am. Well, yes and no. I ship every day because I have online orders, right? But from my live shows, because of how I'm going live, I ship my live shows one time a week. But the benefit of that with me is, and this is the thing, maybe these are some of the tips that you can develop. I'm not sure if you shopping with me every day, whether it's when I drop my new releases, like right, this my new releases, yeah, and then you come on the live and you don't pay shipping but one time. You pay shipping one time and you got a whole week worth of shopping that you can do with me. I don't care if I gotta eat some shipping here and there, and you shopping all week. You shopping Monday through Friday. I don't care about, I missed out on. I charge shipping once, especially if you shop my live. Absolutely. But you're not getting this package. I'm not gonna ship this package and then ship that package. You're gonna get your package at the end of the week. I only charge shipping once. Yes, ma'am. And I put it in the prettiest paper and envelopes, and I make it smell all good and pretty, so when you get it, it's worth the wait. But my live shows, no, once a week. But I'm shipping every day because of the amount of orders that I have. But that's in talking to your customers. That's in training your customers on how you run your business, because you got to run your business for you. You can't allow your customers to run your business. And I'll tell, like, some people will get into my inbox and they'll tell me, hey, I need this for an event or whatever the case may be. And yeah, I'll ship it out to you. Then no ship. You pay shipping for the first order. Unless it's $75 or more, then shipping is free. With me, any order over $75, it ships for free. With me and my comment sold, I allow 15 hours from the time that I go live. What part of the package do you spray? I spray my flyer. And hey, Anaya, can you bring me a flyer? I spray my flyer. I don't spray, the jewelry or whatever. You know how you bring my flyer that we put in the packages that we spray. Come on now. My 6-year-old granddaughter, one of my assistants, I spray the flyer. You know how you go to Victoria's Secret and they spray the tissue or whatever the case may be and they put it in there? I spray my flyer. Bring me the flyer. So if you haven't thought about Shopify, and this is the difference. Shopify is $29.99 a month, $29 a month. Comments sold is $149 a month, plus processing fees. So you got to weigh the cost of what it is that you want to put your time and your money into. When you're done. I'm on. No, get out of here. No, go back. It's not time to talk. And here's the thing to think about too. And this is what my thought process was. You were telling, you got into comment sold, then you started answering a question. I got into comment sold because of the invoicing feature. I could not stay up all night invoicing because my business was growing and it was just too much time because I got to get up and go to work the next morning and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I looked into she's a hot mess express is what she is. So that's why I got into comment sold because, and I live in a tiny house, y'all. I live in a tiny house. Yes, that's my granddaughter. That's my granddaughter. I have 3 adult children. My daughter's actually, she's about to be 29 Next week I keep telling her she gonna be 30. I keep telling her, girl, you about to be 30 years old. She don't like when I say that. But but anyway, yeah, so that's why I got Comment Soul, because I needed something, some kind of system. And then you get a free app with Comment Soul. Yes, he is. I got an app. I ain't even got to cut the camera on and go live on Facebook. Facebook is so glitchy. It's so unpredictable. I can stay outside of Facebook. Yes, they do. I can stay outside of Facebook. I can just go live on my app and sell whatever I got to do on my app. And everything flows from Shopify into Comment Soul. Everything flows. I'm incorporated. I never thought that I would be the CEO of anything. Don't limit yourself. There are so many things that you can do, not only with this business, but as a business-minded person, period. I got my app. I'm incorporated. I'm the CEO. I'm growing my business. I'm growing my team. Like, don't be afraid. Yes, that's what I feel like Comment Soul gave me a part of my life. But it is so easy. You can post something on your page, say glam, say sold, and it's there. Like it's just there. And then you get the sales, and then you got the money coming into your bank. And all you had to do was, put a hat on, put some grease on your lips, and, do the thing and have something to show. That's all you had to do to get paid. Comment Sold is $149 a month. Plus, it's $149 a month. And I don't want to lie about the percentage of the fees that they collect on the processing of the credit card charges and all that kind of stuff. I don't feel it. I don't miss it. I equate it to, if I had to pay somebody to come in here and do the invoicing for me, I would spend more than that $149 a month plus those processing fees. I would spend way more than that. So I appreciate Comment Soul for everything that it is and that it has done for my business. I love Comment Soul. And they have a new one. Like, there's like a Facebook shopping. If you have a Shopify store, they have the equivalent of that, because Facebook is in competition with everybody. They don't want you to leave off of Facebook. So they have one too. If you get a Shopify store, it's the same thing. Theirs is $149 a month with some credit card processing fees attached to it too. And then I also, you don't regret your investment with Comment Soul. For now, you pay. Yeah, you have that one. Hey, Michelle. Yeah. Get it, and it is great. I mean, and Comment Sold, if you get Comment Sold, it has the back end where you do get a store. I just never set my store up because I already had Shopify. So you definitely don't need both. I have both because I started with Shopify, and they integrate. They're integrated so well. There's no need for me to change it. And if your inventory isn't that large already, like if it don't look like this, and all the this that you don't see, now is a great time to think about, oh, this is my flyer. This is my flyer. It's a thank you card. I don't use the little small cards. This is my flyer, and I spray it with my spray, and I put it in my bag, and I double bubble, and I put it in there, and I at first it was like, and I don't do scents because of my allergies and my asthma, so I have to use a vanilla scent. I have to use, and I love it, and it goes through the miles of all the shipping, and people say they open it up, like they say it smells like sugar cookies, and I'm like, okay, I'm glad, so they love it, and I stick with it, the same scent. I don't deviate because I can't deviate. I'll be around here sneezing and congested, but I just spray this goes in all of my bags. It goes in all of my bags. And post some different ways you can get people to come onto your live. Start talking to people before you go live. Get on your Facebook page or whatever and just start talking to people, getting on there, like their posts and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Talina, get on there, start talking to them folks. Could you drop the link in the comments afterwards? The link for what? The link for what, Trina? start talking to people and engaging with people, so that by the time you do go live, more people, Facebook has already made that connection between you and those people. So when you get ready to put that live button on, that they're notified. I also use a texting system that I text folks when I get ready to go live. I text folks when I drop new releases. It's with Remind. If you go to remind.com, it's for teachers and students. It's free. You can use it. You can sign up, get yourself a classroom. Oh, the smell good stuff. Let me write that. Yeah, hold on. Come here. Yeah, and I ordered from Amazon too. You see me doing something? Don't keep talking to me. This all the time. Mini-me is something else. But stuff like your flyers, your bubble bags, and all those kind of stuff. Try to avoid, this is just a helpful tip. Try to avoid using replicated and 1,800 times duplicated. Yes, Remind is free. Remind is free. Those, you see all of those, like even if it's just like an inspirational quote, invest in Canva. Canva is huge. Or some Canva-like program. I advocate for Canva because I know it. I've taken the time to learn it. You can do so much with Canva to make your own graphics. Put your own face on the material that you're using. Even if it's something that you're just going to announce, I'm going live. I know we can all get out there and go Google and say, Facebook Live, and you find some generic thing that somebody done made a long time ago, and you just throw it on your page and it say Facebook Live 7 o'clock. Try to, and once you do it one time, you don't have to keep going reinventing the wheel. Try to invest in something like Canva. Canva has a free one. You can use Canva for free. All you gotta do, sign up with Facebook and get in there and start utilizing it, okay? You might not can get the premium features. Maybe it costs $9.99 a month or $14.99 a month, but those are the small little investments that you shouldn't be afraid to make in your business. Make your own graphics. Put your own face on something, because people are not buying the product that you sell. They're buying you. They are coming there for you. They're coming for your personality. They're coming for how you make them feel. If you make them laugh, if you take them away from whatever's going on in their life and all that kind of stuff, stop or resist. Pull back from using somebody else's created material and use your own. Like, make it be you. Canva is beautiful. Canva is beautiful. And stay consistent with it. Don't want to be, unless that's your quirky personality, but don't want to be green one day, yellow one day, purple the next day, 18. Don't be mixing people's brain up like that. Find your brand and sell your brand. Them golden arches that everybody know and recognize, them golden arches, that Walmart symbol, that Target symbol, those things have not changed. Get you a logo. If you don't have a team, get you a team name. Manifest that. Write down what your goals are and work towards achieving them. Don't just leave it to chance. Don't just leave it to somebody popping on your live and you having a great live on one day and then you cut that camera on and then your live ain't great the next time. No, like, learn from whatever downfalls you may have had in that live or whatever. And you're not going to always sell out. You're not going to always have, a $500 live or $1,000 live or whatever the case may be. You use the same flyer for going live. Yeah, because you can make it, like this thing, I can make this digital, or it is digital or print, but this is what I put on there. And put your face on it. And these are the kinds of things that you can do to, like, take with you, to put in little goodie bags. I used to take my flyers and I would take them and give them to the people. And when I go to the restaurant, give it to them with a bag of jewelry. I would take these and I would put them in the restrooms and at convention centers, hey, Lanicia, and stuff like that. Because when you put your face on something and you make it all cute and do whatever, it's harder for people. Like, if it's just like a little business card or whatever and it's just got information or whatever, people might toss that thing to the side. Did I make this? Yes. Yes. To answer your question, yes. They might, but when it's got a face on it, and it's, you know, somebody cute or whatever, that may make them be like, oh, let me see what she talking about. Let me see what he talking about. Because be sure to, be sure to, like, you know, it makes them think before they just go talk. They're like, well, I'm going to keep this and I'm going to hold on to it. And then, you know, the colors are pretty and all that kind of stuff. Canva is an amazing vehicle. You know, you just got to get in it. And YouTube University will teach you a lot. Invest in your time before you go to bed every night. Set aside 30 minutes of your time, an hour of your time, to do some kind of studying and researching on the business aspect of your business, the marketing aspect of your business. Don't be lazy, you know, don't be like, you know, putting it off and all that kind of stuff. Don't do that. Invest in yourself so that you can start to grow your business, you know. And then once you start making a habit, you know, taking 30 minutes, an hour, okay, everybody going to bed, everybody, you know, I put the dogs down, the kids down, the husband down, or whatever the case may be. Take that time for yourself to study some marketing things, to study, like, get on there, Canva, learn, go in there and put, how do I navigate through Canva? There's a YouTube video on it. You can ask Google. It'll take you to a YouTube video somewhere to help you learn how to work those things. You don't just have to wait for your team lead, your upline or whatever to come and talk to you and tell you something or whatever. You can already do your own research and have all of that information for yourself. I don't sit and wait for nobody to tell me nothing. By the time somebody come and tell me something, it's like icing on the cake for me, or it's validation for something, because guess what? Let me tell you something. You ain't spending my money and making my money with me, so what I'm gonna wait on you for? If you ain't spending my money, if you ain't in my bank account, if I can't come to you and get $500 this week or $1,000 from you this week so I can buy my jewelry, why am I going to sit up and wait for you to come and tell me everything it is that I need to know and what I need to do for my business? I don't roll like that. I can't sit and wait. I'm very resourceful. I know how to fish for myself. I don't want somebody to just come teach me how to fish and all that kind of stuff. Like, when somebody comes and tell me something, it's just validation, and I'll be like, dang, I didn't know that. How you do that? I'm all like this, but it ain't because ain't nothing already going on up there. Be your own fisherman. Be the CEO of whatever your business is. If you hadn't already been, from this day forward, set your goal. Write it down on a piece of paper. I wish I was in my other workstation. I have a pegboard. It look like this. It's a shiny pegboard, and I write notes on it all the time. And it's got tons of push pins on it. And I put it up there on my board because I want to see it. When I walk by, I want to say, okay, well, that's what I want to do, or that's what I said I was going to do. You got to set your goals first and know how to achieve it, right? Have an action plan on how to achieve it. And if you want Life of the Party bronze, you can get it. You can get it. If you want Life of the Party, you know, silver, you know, gold or whatever, you can get it. But bronze, get at least platinum. Get at least platinum. I'm just saying, get your double hostess rewards. You become a part of, and you start getting more recognition, and you put yourself out there, and you start, you know, letting people see that you can be an authority on something. It's not just the big people in the business that can bring you valuable information. Excuse me, there's a little gnat flying around behind me. There's a little gnat, and that needs to get out of here. Like, for real. Like, for real. I said out. Did y'all see the gnat? Everywhere I go, there she is. It's like we all have value. There are things that we can learn and glean from one another. So learn how to be just an authority on something. Find something that you're good at. Like, y'all don't laugh. That's annoying. That's annoying. She got a whole mom in there. But she coming here with me working and doing something, talking to me. She say we best friends. I'm going to have to cut the cord, because this best friends thing, she taking it too far. And she don't, like, when I get off the camera, she ain't going to want to be my best friend. That's what the problem is. It's only because she is. She's so adorable. She's so daggone smart. Do you have some ideas for vendor events? Put your sets together. Go out there with your sets. Take a variety of pieces. You said you did your own Shopify store? Yes, ma'am. Play games. When I do vendor events, I go out there with a Family Feud questions, like have games ready to play. I ain't telling you which blockbuster. I ain't telling you which one. Y'all gonna have to see. I ain't telling you which one I picked. I'm doing so play games, have something out there where you can win a ticket. So you can give somebody a ticket, they can win something. And then like I can be theatrical. Like, right? Like I can be a little extra because I'm fun. I like to have fun. I like to play games. I used to play win, lose, or was it win, lose, or draw? Win, lose, or draw? Family Feud. Oh my God, I tore Family Feud up. I used to play Blingo until they started saying that was gambling. I'm like, that is not gambling. Play games to get the people over there and interact with people with your face mask on and with your shield on, because you know Rona still is out there and all that kind of stuff. So like, just play games, match your sets. I cannot stress the value of putting sets together. Don't just always like put the little necklace on the bus. Put that necklace on that bus. Put some earrings to match it on that bus. Put a little bracelet right there and a ring to go with it, because some people don't know how to match their stuff up. So make it easier for them. If you don't have enough bus, start now buying you some bus so you can display and show them, because you want to set yourself apart and be like, you're just not the jewelry lady, like you are a fashion connoisseur, right? You want to show people how to rock and wear their jewelry like a diva. But definitely play games. I play games and attract people to come over there. And, you know, I have little baggies that may have some hostess rewards in there. And they get all happy when they win stuff, you know, whatever. But definitely play games. Family Feud is a good one. Okay, Carol said you did your own Shopify store. You import your jewelry on your own from the start? Absolutely. I have a little big inventory. My best bet is to have them do it for me, correct? But I have to have my inventory on a flash drive. If you have like that CSV file for your inventory or whatever, that helps. And the beautiful thing about paparazzi done got the bug that a lot of people have, e-commerce businesses. You can download your whole, you don't even, what we used to have to do to get our inventory from the paparazzi website into our Shopify store, paparazzi done made it easy, because I promise you they done caught the bug. It's a CSV file, you download it, you put it in Shopify, and voila, all of the images, all of the description of the jewelry. The only thing that you got to add is the quantity. That is the only thing that you got to add. It is beautiful and amazing. And as we continue to grow, as the company continues to get bigger, it's no telling you know what kinds of things that they will do. But yes, I put in all my inventory, and that's why I did it. I knew from the very beginning that I started this business that I wanted an e-commerce store, because remember in the beginning, for those of you who were there, I don't know who told me I was going to cut on the camera, but I always wanted a website. I always wanted to do my sales on a website. So that's why when I came in, I had the Square, but I quickly went from Square into Shopify. So I didn't allow my inventory to get so big to where it wasn't manageable. I hit it right at the beginning. So I never had those days where I had to go back and put in a bunch of inventory. She wants to. You do a 7-month? What about the prize wheel? Yes, do the you actually display your sets on rounders. You love making sets. Anything to get people engaged, to make them feel like, and don't be afraid to sell free jewelry. Don't be afraid to, 10 pieces, 10 free pieces, get them hostess rewards, go through them hostess rewards and like, go get it and get it to them people and give it away. And don't just like make some pretty pieces. When I give jewelry away, I put sets together. Like I don't just go get the hostess rewards and put it in there. I look for the necklace, the earring to match. So when the person gets it, I want them to come back to me, because they like, I didn't just throw something in there. Like I gave them a whole situation. And they like, oh, I want to win something from her. I want to win something from her. And like I do a 100-piece giveaway. But when I do that 100-piece giveaway, it's all month long that I'm saying, if you want entries into this 100-piece giveaway, like if you come on my live and like I play Lucky 6, Anytime a number comes up and it ends in 6, because 6 is my lucky number. You can do whatever you want to do. 6 is just because I was born in June. So 6 is my lucky number. I do lucky 6. Anytime a number ends in 6, the 6th person, everybody starts commenting, lucky 6, lucky 6, lucky 6, lucky 6. And that increases your comments. And that's what you want. You want to engage. I don't want nobody sitting on my live, sitting up there like this. Oh, she showed a necklace. No, you gonna talk to me. So I'm gonna make you talk to me. And that helps with your algorithm when you get people talking. That's why I'm known for playing games on my lives, because that engages people and makes them talk to you, right? I don't have 100 or 200 people on my live to where Facebook just gonna go crazy, 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 right? I gotta trick Facebook into thinking that I got 100 people on my live. And how do I trick Facebook into thinking I got 100 people on my live? I make them talk to me. I will sit there and tell them, don't be sitting up here being dry and thirsty with me. Girl, how you doing? What's going on with you? What's going on with the dog? And so, like, when you have these repetitive comments, or you just ask questions, like, or you do polls and you ask you just making them talk to keep the comments. Because once you get, and this is another thing, I don't know if anybody knows this, but once you get to 1,000 comments, when you get to 1,000 comments on Facebook, Facebook takes over, it takes control, and it starts just sending your stuff to so many people. So always keep the power of 1,000. Don't be afraid of it. Don't let it fear you. I do not, especially now since I have comments sold, because half of my comments is coming in on comments sold and the other part is coming up on Facebook. So things are a little different now, but try to remember the power of 1,000. Get to 1,000 comments. Get your shares up, okay? And give away jewelry to get your shares up. Give away 10 pieces, 20 pieces, 25 pieces. And then this is the caveat to that. If you need your shares to get up, tell them you need 25 shares. After you get to 25 shares, you'll give away 20 pieces. After you get to 30 shares, you'll do a drawing and give. Don't just like give jewelry away and don't make the customers work for it, right? Because otherwise you'll just have people come sitting on your live waiting to get free jewelry. So make them work for it, because you know this your business. And a lot of people tell them, these little things. Tell them to like your video. Not just thumbs up, the heart. Tell them to either heart your video or use the laughing emoji on your video. Facebook gives more points and more weight in the algorithm when there's a heart or when there's a laughter. That thumbs up, that's the first thing that everybody can punch. So it's like, okay, that's low, that's low. But the further over someone goes, Facebook sees that they're putting effort into commenting or doing something on your video. So it gives more weight and more credibility to the more of, you don't want no angry faces, you don't want no angry faces, but tell them to either heart it or to laugh it. That's on the outside of your video. Just like y'all are doing right now, while your video is going on, you can be like, girl, let me see some hearts if you think this Sonic, who likes Sonic raspberry tea? Who loves raspberry tea? Let me see some hearts if you love raspberry tea. Or, how many of y'all like Coke? Are you a Coke person? Or are you a Pepsi person? If you're a Coke person, let me see some hearts. If you're a Pepsi person, let me see some smiling emojis. So you should have on your live some hearts going off or some smiley emojis. Facebook loves that. You're telling Facebook, or the people are telling Facebook, that while your live is going on, that they are absolutely loving your content. But the people not gonna know what that means to you. You don't have to sit up there and be like, y'all, when I say something, y'all want y'all to give me some hearts, or I want y'all to give me. No, just say, girl, they don't even know what you're doing, but you know what you're doing. Let me see some hearts if you like French fries or potatoes or rice. You know, do a either or kind of thing and make one heart and make one a laughing emoji, just so you can get those you know, those emojis going while you're live. I'm legit so tired of it. Not even funny. I literally have to take screenshots when people friend request me just to protect myself from compliance. What happened? What I miss? Marta. I guess I missed it. What did it say? You say, man, that's why people be getting into their feelings when the customer shop. Oh, of course. You can't worry about people who get in their feelings. Just stay in your own pocketbooks and don't worry about feelings. Pocketbooks over feelings. Hey, dollars over feelings. Ain't nobody got time for all that. We businessmen and women. Does anybody have any other questions or anything like that? Remember, always tell you people, don't get on your live. Tell them pause what they doing. Go on the outside of that live while you're live and tell them to heart that live or put a laughing emoji on that live, because you want Facebook to see that so many people are, you know, liking your content. Don't just have them sitting there and they forget to go do that. And if you got to do it every live, just keep reminding them what you need them to do. Like, don't sit up on your live and just look, you know, I call it looking dry and thirsty. Does anybody have any other questions? It's been super fun. I hope I've said something to help. On the out, both. You need both. For the algorithm, you need both. You need the emojis going on while you're live, and you need them to, like if somebody's scrolling down your page and you know you can see, like, you know, 17 people like this or whatever the case may be, you want to tell the people that's on your live to go out there and click on it. Just go out this live, go out there and click on it, and then while the live is going on, they better be doing something. So oh, absolutely, it's my pleasure. I love to help people. You never know where you can get information from or whatever the case may be, so you just never know. But sell your jewelry, buy your jewelry and sell your jewelry. Go make that money. Make yourself visible. Stay out there on Facebook. If you don't have a Square Store, WooCommerce, Shopify, whatever, think about investing in one. If you're at a level where the money is coming in enough to where you can, and don't be afraid to spend a little money to make it. If you find comments so beneficial, use it. If you find that you need to free up some time in your life to like get back to your family, invoicing is taking a toll on you. You don't have somebody that you can pay and come and do your invoicing. Think about something like comments. So, and don't sleep on having an e-commerce business, because you can actually be making money like Oprah while you sleep. Do I share my upline videos? No. Thanks so much for your time. This was very helpful. No. What do you mean, do I share? I'm so glad. Thank you. Do you share your upline videos? No. What do you mean by do I share my upline videos? My upline is the wonderful Miss C. Key Jules. That's who my upline is. I'm on her team. I watched her for 3 weekends. I counted her money. I knew how much I was spending. And I said, hey, you got me. Yeah. No, I don't share the live. I don't share. I used to share my team on my personal profile. I used to do that because I don't really do business like that on my personal profile, but I've switched that up, and you know, that's a whole nother training about Facebook algorithms and all that kind of stuff. And yes, I do. I've been on live with my downline. Like, in order to increase them and help them, I have invited my customers to friend request my downline, and I've done lives with them, and that's how their business has been able to grow, right? But before I went live with them, I'm gonna tell you what I told them. Don't get on this live and think I'm about to get on this live with you for 30 minutes. We going live at least for an hour. So I gave them all time to get your inventory up, because if I'm bringing these people to come and shop with you, I'm not a 30-minute live person. When we go live, we're going to go live. So I need you to make some money. And in order for you to make that money, you're going to have to be buying your jewelry. And they thanked me for it. They didn't understand. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Like, they didn't understand why they, like, you know, well, why, because I'm not about to sit on no live with you for 30 minutes and you're going to show 5 pieces. We're not going to do that. I don't go live like that. We're going to show some jewelry. And they invested in their business. I went live with them. And then they was like, I never made that much money, because you had the jewelry and you went live for longer than 30 minutes. Stop being short story. Cut that camera on. Go live longer. The longer you go, the more money you're going to make. And you can reinvest and resell so you can make that money. That's what you got to do. And don't stop, won't stop. Because, see, when y'all come to convention and y'all see me strolling across that stage, I'm going to see some of y'all strolling across that stage. Next year, it better be way more of us strolling across that stage, because we done hit our ranks. And that's another thing. I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. The team rank, your upline ranking up, that's one thing. That's great. That's fine. That's beautiful. But the life of the party, that's all you, boo. That's all on you. Can't nobody come and take that away from you. As an upline, my commission check go this, and this. My team got control over that. I got control over what money is coming into my pocketbook. Yeah, we gonna stroll together. Stroll on, stroll on. Hey, stroll on, stroll on. Yeah, but I control my money with my life of the party, buying and selling. So, and that's what I'm most happy about. So, Black Diamond. This year, Black Diamond, that's my goal. That's my prayer. Thank y'all for having me. Trina, thank you for allowing me in your house for this brief moment. I got to get this room reconfigured and these lights and all this. Yes, claim it. Set your goal and go out there and get it. That's at the bottom line. So let me get ready to get my jewelry ready so I can go make some change up and through here. Cut it on for a good hour, you know, that power hour. I'm going for that good power hour. So my customers are waiting on me, because I know, look, Lord have mercy, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. I'm supposed to go live at 9 o'clock Central Time, but we started late, so I'll just go apologize to them and show them some beautiful jewelry in the meantime. An hour in and out. So thank y'all. I love y'all. I wish the very best for you. Don't be afraid of yourself. Don't look to the right. Don't look to the left. Doggone show, don't look behind you. Keep your head face forward and blaze your own trail. Do you understand me? Blaze your own trail. Set your goal and go out there and get it. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't even let you stop you. All right. Good night, everybody. Y'all take care. Go sell that jewelry. Go cut them cameras on and sell that jewelry. Go sell that jewelry and pre-sell it. Bye, y'all.